Landed at one of the world's most thrilling and iconic airports, Tribhuvan International Airport, where every arrival feels like the beginning of an unforgettable Himalayan adventure. Journeyed towards the iconic Pashupatinath temple. Witnessing the mesmerizing Shiva Aarti beside the holy Bagmati River. Surrounded by chants, lamps, and devotion, it felt truly magical and deeply soulful. Planning and discussion for the Himalayan trek adventure. From the vibrant streets of Kathmandu, filled with culture, colors, and timeless energy.
Hello city, this is Prakash from Cyber Security team. I'm thankful to the Furniture, present CEO Andrew Coing and whole city team.
The flight to Lukla felt unreal. Tiny aircraft, massive mountains, deep valleys below. As the plane moved through the clouds, my heart carried equal amounts of excitement and fear. When I stepped into Lukla, the cold wind touched my face for the first time. Not the normal cold we experience in cities. This cold felt alive. It entered through the gloves, through the jackets, through the layers, and slowly reached the bones. Yet the mountains stood there in silence, as if they were watching every traveler arrive with hope. Some journeys are planned by maps, but some journeys are written by destiny. I came to the Himalayas carrying dreams, fear, gratitude, and a silent promise to myself to keep walking, even when the mountains tested every breath inside me. 118 miles between fear and faith. I realized this journey was not just a trek. It was going to become a conversation between my mind, my body, and the mountains themselves. This was not an ordinary adventure. This was the Everest Base Camp trek with the 3 high passes, crossing Renjo La, Cho La, and Kongma La at altitudes above 18,000 feet, where temperatures can fall below minus 20 degrees Celsius. Black coffee tastes different in the Himalayas, stronger, calmer, and filled with adventure. Trek route maps, trail markers, and statues along the path beautifully reflect the spirit of adventure. Suspension bridges, where fear, excitement, and beauty meet together. Stone paths, warm greetings, and mountain views. The beauty of village life in Nepal. Dinner in the Himalayas. Warm Nepalese food, cold mountain air, and views beyond imagination. Hillary Bridge is not just a crossing. It's a symbol of courage, adventure, and the spirit of Everest. Suspended between mountains and clouds, the Hillary Bridge became one of the most unforgettable moments of the trek. Walking across the bridges of Nepal felt like walking between the earth and the clouds. With prayer flags fluttering in the wind, every bridge crossing became a beautiful mountain memory. One trail, countless memories, and strangers who turned into lifelong mountain friends. Each moment on the trek felt magical as the mountains changed their beauty with every step. trekking through the villages. Walking through villages like Namche Bazaar, Kumjung, and Tem changed something inside me. The Sherpa people smiled with simplicity. Children waved from stone houses. Prayer flags danced in the freezing wind. And I realized something powerful. In the mountains, people survive not because life is easy, but because gratitude becomes stronger than comfort. Every cup of hot tea felt precious. Every warm room felt like luxury. Every breath at high altitude felt earned. The battle with altitude. Walked steep climbs, breathtaking landscapes, rocky trails, Sherpa villages surrounded by towering mountains, experienced the authentic culture. Every prayer wheel turned with hope, peace, and spirit. Even a simple smile felt magical. Village. Ancient stone paths felt like stepping into another world. Himalayan story. Every step carried the beauty, culture, and simplicity of mountain life. Tired legs, calm mind, and mountains all around. Adventure feels better when shared with friends. Breathtaking mountain views unfolded with every step. Towering peaks, peaceful valleys, and endless beauty made the trek feel truly unforgettable. Raw, peaceful, and deeply connected to the true spirit of the Himalayas. Walking through this remote Himalayan route tested both body and mind, but the silence, untouched beauty, and powerful mountain atmosphere made every moment unforgettable. Renjo La Pass, the first great test crossing. Renjo La was one of the hardest moments of my life. The trail was steep, covered in snow and loose rocks. The air was thin. The wind was merciless. At that altitude, your body no longer works normally. Your heartbeat becomes louder. Your breathing becomes slower. Your mind becomes quieter. But when I finally reached the top, everything stopped. The mountains revealed themselves one by one. Everest, Lhotse, Makalu, Cho Oyu. Standing there felt like standing on the roof of another world. I did not feel powerful. I felt small. And strangely, that feeling was beautiful.
Yes.
Gokyo Lakes, the most beautiful silence. The Gokyo Lakes felt unreal. Blue water surrounded by snow-covered giants. No traffic, no noise, no distractions, only silence. The kind of silence that forces you to listen to your own thoughts. I sat there for a long time without speaking, and for the first time in years, my mind felt completely empty. No stress, no pressure, no outside world, only gratitude. The crossing feels like a challenge yet unforgettable, with strong cold wind, steep climbs, prayer flags at the summit, and panoramic views of Everest, Cho Oyu, and surrounding Himalayan giants. Reaching the summit of Gokyo-ri felt emotional and unforgettable. Surrounded by turquoise lakes, glaciers, and towering snow-covered mountains, every moment at the top felt peaceful, powerful, and beyond words. Step by step, the trail became steeper, and thin mountain air made every breath feel heavier. The rocky path tested both strength and patience, but the silence of the mountain kept pushing us forward. Cold mountain, cloud moved slowly across the sky as we walked beside the frozen beauty of Gokyo Lake. Only the footsteps on the icy trail and the strong Himalayan wind surrounded us. Every step near the frozen lake felt like walking through a dream hidden deep in the clouds covered and unveiled the snow peaks again and again, creating a magical atmosphere that words could hardly explain. Crossing the mighty Ngozumpa Glacier from Gokyo towards Thangnak felt harsh, silent, and powerful. Loose rocks, frozen paths, and unstable glacier trails made every step slow and difficult. The cold wind, thin air, and endless rocky terrain tested both balance and endurance. Surrounded by ice, glaciers, and towering Himalayan peaks, the crossing felt raw and unforgettable. a true experience of the wild heart of the Everest region. The journey from Z to C began in complete darkness, long before sunrise. Headlamps lit the frozen trail as the cold Himalayan wind cut through every layer. Each step on the icy rocks and steep glacier path felt tougher than the last. As the altitude increased, breathing became harder, and the mountains revealed their true power. The climb toward Chola Pass was steep, wild, and mentally exhausting. Truly a crazy-level Himalayan challenge. Frozen terrain, slippery glacier crossings, and endless uphill sections tested every bit of strength and determination. Standing there, surrounded by massive Himalayan giants, felt unreal. One of the toughest, yet most unforgettable moments of the entire Everest adventure. When the first daylight touched the snow-covered peaks and flags appeared at the top of Chola Pass, the pain slowly turned into pride. Standing there, surrounded by massive Himalayan giants, felt unreal. One of the toughest, yet most unforgettable moments of the entire Everest adventure. National bird of Nepal is the beautiful Himalayan monal. Despite harsh conditions, the Everest trek remained an unforgettable journey. Walking through fresh snowfall, hidden trails brought a new level of adventure, and each moment felt even more deeply personal. The cold wind grew stronger with every step as the high altitude demanded resilience. Icy patches, rocky terrain, and constantly changing paths tested both balance and stamina, while the beauty of the surroundings made every challenge worthwhile. The climb to Patthar before sunrise was brutal. Freezing darkness, thin oxygen, extreme exhaustion. But then, slowly, sunlight touched the summit of Mount Everest, and the mountain turned golden. I cannot fully explain that feeling. It was not excitement, it was peace. A deep emotional silence that made every hardship worth it. Everest Base Camp, a dream becoming reality. Reaching Everest Base Camp was emotional beyond words. For years, I had seen this place in documentaries and photographs, but standing there in reality, hearing the glacier crack beneath the silence, seeing the Khumbu icefall, watching climbers prepare for the world's highest mountain, felt deeply overwhelming. I carried the city furniture flag with pride across the Himalayas as a symbol of representation and gratitude. At that moment, I was not thinking about success. I was thinking about everyone who supported me, motivated me, believed in me, and helped me reach this dream. This journey was never walked alone. Kongma La tested everything left inside me. The longest climbs, the toughest terrain, the most exhaustion. At this point, my body was already tired from many days in the Himalayas. But something incredible happens during difficult journeys. Your body becomes weaker, but your mind becomes stronger. And somewhere between the glaciers, the snowstorms, and the endless mountain trails, I discovered a stronger version of myself. Reaching Tengboche after days of trekking felt peaceful and refreshing. Surrounded by majestic peaks and lush landscapes, the monastery offered a sense of calm and spirituality. Playing with fresh snow in Dingboche is felt pure, wild, and unforgettable. Walking through the quiet trails, breathing in the fresh mountain air, every step felt lighter. One of the happiest moments of the journey. Surrounded by snow-covered peaks and icy winds, returning through the peaceful Dingboche route valleys of Nepal felt completely different from the journey up. The same trail now carried memories, emotions, and the quiet feeling of completing something unforgettable. Walking past ancient stone paths, prayer wheels, small tea houses, and friendly villages, every step felt slower and more meaningful. The sound of rivers, fluttering prayer flags, and distant mountain winds created a calm atmosphere after the harsh challenges of the high Himalayas. As I left the Himalayas, I realized I was not returning as the same person who arrived in Lukla. The mountains change people, not because they are beautiful, but because they force us to face ourselves. This journey was never only about Everest. It was about fear, patience, faith, pain, gratitude, and discovering how far the human spirit can go. the streets of Namche Bazaar felt alive with energy, culture, and spirit. Small cafes, trekking shops, prayer flags, and smiling trekkers from around the world filled the narrow stone streets with excitement. After days in the remote Himalayas, walking through Namche felt warm, colorful, and unforgettable. A perfect blend of adventure, stories, culture, and mountain life.